Alright, so our next video is about properties of rhombi. A rhombus is a parallelogram with four congruent sides. Rhombus has all the properties of a parallelogram with two additional properties. So properties of a rhombus: opposite sides are parallel and congruent. That obviously comes from a parallelogram. Opposite angles are congruent. Again, parallelogram. Consecutive angles are supplementary. Again, parallelogram. Diagonals bisect each other. Again, parallelogram. Here are the two new ones. Diagonals are perpendicular. That's new. Means that they form a 90-degree angle. And diagonals bisect a pair of opposite angles, which again is the new one. Okay, so quadrilateral QRST is a rhombus. What is the measure of angle QRU? So QRU, we want to know this angle right here. So let's use both of these actually. So diagonals are perpendicular and diagonals bisect a pair of opposite angles. So two things we know from that. One, I know that this is a right angle here, and the other thing is I know that this angle is congruent to that angle. So if I can find the angle within this angle right here, within this right triangle, then I know this angle. Well, again, right triangle. Triangles have 180 degrees. So I know that these two angles here within that triangle make up 145 degrees when I add those together. So if I take 180 and I subtract 145 from that, then I'm going to get 35 degrees, and that is going to be my answer. Pretty simple problem. Alright, so it says a quadrilateral EFGH is a rhombus. What is the measure of angle FHG? So I want to find this angle here. Well, one property of parallelograms say that opposite angles are congruent. So this is going to be 68 degrees. I have a triangle here. I also know that this angle is congruent to this angle, and I know that these two angles are also bisected, which really means, and I'll use my eraser here, it really means this angle is congruent to the angle that I want to find. And again, we know this is a triangle, so that's 180 degrees, right? So if I take 180 and I subtract 68 from that, I'm going to get 112. Well, these have to be congruent out of that 112. So if I take 112 and divide by 2, I'm going to get 56 degrees, and that's going to be my answer. Okay, so it says quadrilateral EFGH is a rhombus, and the measure of angle EFH, so EFH, that's this one, equals 6t. What is the value of t? So I know that this is 6t, which also means I know that this is 6t, and we know that this is a triangle. So 6t plus 6t plus 108 plus 108 is equal to 180. So that's going to be 12t plus 108 equals 180. Means 12t is equal to 72. And then if I divide by 12, t is going to be equal to 6. Alright. We got two examples left. So it says quadrilateral UVWX is a rhombus. What is the value of S? Well, with a rhombus, when it comes to the sides, we know by the definition that all four sides of this rhombus are going to be congruent to each other, which makes this pretty easy. 2s is equal to s plus 31, so s is equal to 31 when I subtract s from both sides. And last example, quadrilateral CDEF is a rhombus, and the measure of angle BFE, that's this one right here, equals C plus 24. What is the value of C? Okay, so again, remember this angle is congruent to that angle, and this is a right angle. So if I can find the measure of this angle, then I can easily find C. So 90 plus 63 is going to be 153. We subtract that from 180, and that's going to wind up being 27. Okay, so that's going to make this easy. So C plus 24 equals 27. Subtract 24, and C is going to be equal to 3. Alright, so that's the end of this video. 6 minutes, not bad. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.